are focus targets. They're a fantastic practice simply because they give you a target. You can move that target around, and they make a noise like you're actually making hard contact, strong contact, fast contact to an opponent. What they are good for is they're moving different areas, different speeds, different movements, roundhouse kicks, hook kicks, reverse punches, back fists, all kinds of different movements that where you can use these. We will be demonstrating these movements, myself and Marcus Smith. Show you how we use them, how they can be used in Taekwondo, how they can be used in kickboxing, how they can be used by the normal school in different modes. Thanks for coming, Marcus. Marcus Taekwondo, I'm Taekwondo. Even though I did very, very much Taekwondo during my kickboxing career, because I was a kicker. I enjoy kicking people in the head. We're going to be using a lot of kicking techniques with the focus targets today. So before we even start kicking, we need to warm up a little bit. I suggest you, before you do any kicking, before you do any hard movement at all, warm up a little bit. So nice and easy. With me, just kind of circle the hips. Big circles. Big circles. Good. Reverse it. Go the other way. Get that relaxation in there. Get that relaxation. Reverse it again. And one more time. Push your hips forward, relaxing those sartorius muscles and the iliopsoas, the top head of the quadricep. Good. Circle again. And reverse it. Reverse it one more time. And push forward one more time. Really stretch that out. Really relax it. Good. Circle a little bit and relax. Now working the hamstrings, the back of the leg. Feet about shoulder width apart. Put your knuckles flat on the floor in front of you. Just relax. Just relax. Hold this for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now between your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now behind your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now back your hands on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just sit down. Taking it nice and easy on the hip joint. Now, we need to relax that femur head and the acetatum so there's nice, smooth, easy movement there. Legs about a 90-degree angle, if you would. Nice and relaxed. Lean back a little bit. Hold it for the count. We'll just do one set. We're only going to do one nice warm-up set. It can be 5 repetitions. It can be 10 repetitions. It could be 25 repetitions. As long as you're slowly working it, letting it warm up. We'll just do nice, let's say an even 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. A little wider, just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2. Just a little more. Good. Just scoot your hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3. A little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5. 2 more real good ones now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. 1 more now. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 7. Scoot back. Bring your left leg up. Work the back of the leg. Get it to relax. Keep those muscles relaxed now. Work the back of the hamstrings, the back of the gastrocnemius. Right leg, same thing. Now, come up to this position if you would. Just kind of circle. How long did that take? 2, 3 minutes? But you're warmed up now. You have the ability to throw the kicking moves. Now, if I can get Marcus to hold the double-ended focus target, because I like to use it from just very simple movement. If you can get to turn in this position, please. Good. Now, I like to kick it by just very simple, using a short little roundhouse kick, front leg roundhouse kick. Because remember, I got a bad knee. So all of my kicking techniques are done with my forward leg. But I can do it from simple movement right about here, stomach, chest level, to where I'm just simply moving around and just simply just working the kicking movement, just working this movement in this position here. And there's my target. It could be chest level, it can be belt level, it could be head level. Right here. It could be right here. Because all the same, if I have to do this and then do this, my partner can tell me, hey, you're giving the movement away. So it can be right there. What's the difference between here, or he puts it down, same movement, puts it a little lower yet. See, same exact movement. I'm just right here, nice and relaxed. Now you also have taekwondo movement, whereas Marcus will doing a switch kick. See what happens now? Now we have a little bit of power. You notice the difference in the snap. The difference in the snap. A little more full movement, making the noise. Nice and strong. Good. Now I can switch, boom, from this position here. Now it's just a cross, boom, and a cross. Boom. Same movement. You notice how he covers the distance. I'm his partner. Now I move it. Same difference. I move it. Good. So always a target, always movement. My partner could hold the bag up here, the pad up there, the target. Now I can change from the roundhouse kick to the hook kick, to the hook kick, to the hook kick. Come back for the roundhouse kick. So I can work this movement as we're throwing those kicking techniques. Marcus throws a spinning back kick. Right there. Right there. Right there. Boom. Real hard now, Marcus. Boom. Real hard. Come on, really good ones. Good. Again. Good. Now, as we're working those kicking techniques, I can change the height of the pad. Better yet, now Marcus is going to spinning back kick. Now I can come back for the attack here. He can block, or he can punch, or he can defend. Now we have multiple movements. We have the single pad. We have the double pad. Nice, strong bending back kick. Then this from here, he can block, counter, defend, whichever the case may be. But I can do all kinds of things with him. He can take his fighting stance. So we can react. So we can defend. The good thing about this also is when you're using him in this position, and I'm padding here, watch his eyes. Watch Marcus's eyes. He's got that look, as opposed to, ooh, I don't want to see what's coming. Because if we're sparring, and I'm throwing something hard he's never seen before, hard to defend, hard to see what's coming. So what's the easiest thing to do? Kind of back up a little bit. But now he can see what's coming because he can see the movement. He can defend here. He can defend here. He can throw the spinning back kick. He can throw the roundhouse kick. As you're working with the focused targets, you can see the target here. I can move around. The way I like to train with the target is I'll just be here and just throw the kick. Not hard, not strong, but quick. So the knee's working for me. Then I can step in and hook it. Then I can step in and back fist it. I can come back, roundhouse kick, or I can come here, hook kick. Also, I can work it from the movement coming straight forward to I can work the jab. Straight in, nice and quick. Nice and quick. I can throw the reverse punch. I can throw the straight right hand. From here, I can come back to this position. Step in, throw the hook, throw the kick, step in, throw the hook kick, throw the roundhouse kick, step in, and the hook. All kinds of movement, and it's a great, great endurance builder. As you noticed, most of my techniques are speed movements. The front leg is a speed movement. It's very difficult to develop a certain amount of power with the front leg unless you move hard into the movement. I don't want to do that. You notice my nose is still straight. There's no scar tissue. So I don't try to lead with my face. But what I try to do is try to be quick, snappy, let that knee work for me, or let the forward hand work for me. Whereas some of the techniques in Taekwondo has different movements. Let's say the skip kick with a roundhouse kick. See the movement? Same, very similar to the way I throw it, but the thing is, now he's covering distance. So he's changing the angles of movement. He's got the double kick from this type of movement. Now I can hold this target, and I can do whatever I want to it, but also my partner can do whatever he wants to the pad. I'll just hold it here. Now, as you notice, Marcus sometimes missed the target. Understand, too. Marcus, kind of easy, please. Take your fighting stance. Right side to me. Look at the target here. Do you want your life to depend on throwing a technique here? I'm going to throw yup chuggy side kick, roundhouse kick, or yup yokogiri or whatever, and I'm going to throw the side kick to that position. And I step in, and I throw the side kick, and it worked great. Wow, the wind next time gets knocked out of him, and I do great. But what happens now if I throw the side kick, and that happens? I throw the roundhouse kick, and that happens. I throw the hook kick, and that happens. The great thing about the focus target is he can practice throwing the technique, hitting a target, whether it be my stomach, my ribs, or my head. Now he'll throw the roundhouse kick. Boom. Good sound. Front leg roundhouse kick. Boom. Good. Now spinning back kick. Boom. Now he can practice hitting the target. Put the kick exactly where you want to put it. This is what we need to do. If Marcus and I are sparring and he's in that position right there, if he's in this position right here, I can't go, ooh, I hope it gets there. Oh, don't move that hand. Hey-ya! Well, I don't know he's not going to block it and take my head off. But if I go bam, bam, and now I can put the kick there. Now I can fake and throw the kick someplace else. And I can throw the movement. But from here, I can throw the kick exactly where I want to put it and put it without even looking. Because why? Roundhouse kick, he can put it where he wants. He can put it where he wants. He can put it where he wants. Every time now. And that's the beauty of it. It all doesn't have to be strong and hard and fast, because Marcus is not going to move the target. Now I can practice putting the foot right where I want to put it. Boom. Stepping down. Hooking technique. I can step in, throw the hook kick over the movement. Come back for the roundhouse kick and throw that movement. I can be here. Boom. And throw the kick. I can throw the fake reverse punch. Come back for the hook. I can throw the jab. Jab. And the hook kick. Because why? I'm learning distance, because now there's a target, and I'm learning combinations. When I throw those kicking techniques, I feel comfortable, and I have control of myself. The beauty of the focus pad is my partner can move it anywhere, can change the position of it, and actually give me a target. Remember, speed, power, movement. We've left out something that this is great for. What is it? Endurance. Because now, Marcus, I'm going to count 10 roundhouse kicks. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. When I go the 1, roundhouse kick. Balance comes into play. Speed comes into play. Power comes into play. And movement comes into play. Nice and low. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now front leg roundhouse kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the spinning back kick, Marcus. Nice and good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more now, Marcus. One more. Good. Relax. Good. Dizzy a little bit. But you keep spinning, you keep learning, you keep changing. The beauty of the target, the beauty of the focusing is now I know exactly where to hit. I just don't throw the technique and hope it gets there. Now I have reinforcement. I know that it's going to get there. I can throw the movement. My partner can hold the kick right there. I can also practice focusing. I don't have to hit it. I can practice the side kick. Side kick is my power movement. The side kick is my power movement. So all I'm going to do is touch it. Just barely touch it. If I'm here, boom, boom, boom. See, just barely touch it. Just barely touch it. Not hard, but just barely touch it. So I know exactly where that kick's going. I can put it there 99 times out of 99 times. Another great combination to practice is using the jab to set up kicking techniques. Remember, when you're kicking, just for a second, you're on one leg. Whether it be a spinning kick, an axe kick, a double kick, any kind of a combination that you want to think about, when you're kicking for a brief instant period of time, you're on one leg. So what I need to do is have my opponent to react backwards so he can't counter me. One of the best techniques for that is, what is it? The back fist or the jab. In kickboxing, we call it a jab because I'm wearing a glove. 10-ounce, 8-ounce glove to where I want to throw the jab straight out, straight back. The focus pad, the focus target is fantastic for that simply because I have to snap it back. Why? Because what do I want to hear for reinforcement? The pop, the pop, the pop, the pop. So what I can do is be snappy with it. I can be here and just snap it out there. Snapping it out there. Quick, out and back. Out and back. Now, what I can do now is I can jab, back fist from here, and then side to kick underneath. So I can be here, 1, 2, now watch, boom, wham, and the side kick comes underneath. So I can work this movement. 1, 2, now watch, boom, wham, side kick comes underneath. Why? Because if Marcus takes his fighting position, and I throw the back fist here, what's he got to do to react? Look what he just did. Boom. There's the side kick. If he brings his hand up to the block, boom, boom. There's the side kick. First combination we ever taught, the first combination. Back fist, reverse punch. I don't ever want to get this close. He'll hit me back. So back fist, slide up. I'm still protected. Side kick and down. Another movement, very simply for me, is the jab. Then he turns it, and I can throw my hook. So right now is the jab, Now he turns, jab, turn, and the hook. Again, jab, 3 jabs. 1, 2, jab, turn. See how I'm defending now? There's the hook. So now I can demonstrate a little bit of power because the jab is a speed movement. He turns it. There's the power movement in the hook from this movement here. Again, beautiful to play with, to change, to modify, to make it work for you. Otherwise, the bag is fine. The pads are fine. But the focus target can be anything, anybody, or anywhere. Now we have 2 focus pads, 2 focus targets. Simply because from now, Marcus throws the low kick, now the high kick. Boom. But now we're going to put those in combination because I'm not fast enough to go boom, boom real fast. So now he can work with it. From here. I'm sorry. My fault. Boom, boom. There you go. Good. Again. Good. Again. Watch the movement. So he can put the kick exactly where he wants to put it. Because if we're fighting and I'm here, he throws that low kick, and I do this, he's stuck. So he learns how to make me move. He throws that kick. Whoa! There it is. Again, understanding the body. Understanding how we make the focus target be the body. Understanding that when he throws this movement, there's the opening. One more time, Marcus. There's the opening. I block here. The head is open. The movement with the focus targets. One of the most important purposes for me using the focus target is very simply timing and distancing. No two people spar from this position the entire time. They move around. So what happens is Marcus is going to move around. And what I wait for is when he sticks the target out, I kick it. So it's from this position, I just dance around. He throws, and I kick. And I throw the kick. Try the distance. And I wait to where he's got that movement here. Boom. Now, plus also I have to maybe lean sometime and throw it out there a little bit further. And then throw it up a little bit higher. Movement like this. And now he'll change it to where it's like a jab now. We'll still be moving around. He's taking, and there's the movement. There's the distance. See, now I learned to move. Learn to work that movement. I also learned to defend. I also learned to keep my hand up. All the time movement. All the time movement. So when we're doing this, and we're moving back and forth, he's getting a movement for me. I'm getting a movement from him. We're starting to work together. Why? The timing, the distancing, and the technique. Thank you, Marcus, for helping me with the spinning kicks, the double kicks, that type of movement. Understand, you've got to be able to change. You've got to be able to modify your techniques. Beautiful target, beautiful focus, beautiful. Keep training, work on that endurance, work on that speed. Keep it up.